All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do.
Saw you coming this time.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-range, if you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship. I didn't mean me, but all right. I see where your head's at.
After you.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled. Oh, Inez, you look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what... that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. though it may not be. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean...
Antiquio's patented Mott apple cider.
Trooper Long, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
Yeah, my arm feels like it's on fire. I got no sleep last night, and this damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation.
Apple cider.
Slow down. Show what where? Keep your hands where I can see them. What's an Auntie's choice monstrosity doing here? Have you come to spy? So confusion and disruption, I'll not have it.
Good, because I ain't bringing it. Though if you're that desperate,
Patience.
they never listen to...
I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Fervent of late. Looking for any Protectorate any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many... Well, don't you have a penchant for some... I know of two. In return, I shall grant you clear...
This is exactly the manner of depravity we mean to free these folk from. I know we gotta cross the bridge, but there must be an alternative. One that don't involve an executioner.
No. I am ridding us of two dangerous traitors who will inevitably take good subjects down with them. Am I one of those good subjects? Of course. To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling rapidly. Not just from the fighting, but from treachery. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. Now, will you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight? But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. There are those who might agree with you. But under my jurisdiction, he too. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his...
Hanging has been an effective means of execution.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors... But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be...
You can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
Jackson! Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson! Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That's Ida. She jumped there as we ascended. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder. It's just impossible to No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die! The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former
Exactly!
Thank the Sovereign... You're by our crop of Brachythecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy? thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a...
So the platform still works? For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised.
You're really something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make a threat on my person, no
Pilots
business.
have quantities of organic decomposition detected. Area may be hazardous to living life forms. Caution.
Rather not get up close and personal like if it's all the same to you. This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any bet on my person, no promises.
Forms. Proceed with caution.
Advised. Physiologically, these indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach
Is suggested. Emergency protocols ready.
He's just not shooting the water anymore.
I had a nightmare that the mage prudence dictates. We cherish
reject
all we
individualism,
have, and
separately and together.
Well, you walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to... All right.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please, serving Unit 1.
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. Our society was built from the bedrock up, through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network to govern.
How dare you? The lower classes, as you call them, are the very heart of our society. There's naught to complain of. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure. And/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Stranger?
Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Earth, all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect
No, I just feel sad for them. It's even in their name. Their name. Auntie's Choice.
Huh, don't take your meaning.
They don't have the balanced hand of a sovereign. Just a normal person making around.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all. And
I inhaled so much. You reckon individualists ever get tired just thinking about themselves?
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system.
A fine quote. My favorite is, we must route all destruction.
You've returned.
Each a vital call.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's Choice is years behind.
Outsider?
logical network.
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
Sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us
Farewell now.
produces bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes? This town's finished.
As follows. All inhabitants declared
The matriarch appeared right out of the aether. Just as I am caught me reciting passages from a that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrot. Whereas she seeks to oh, it's that homespun metaphor. The Protectorate as say it is why a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Why? Because the matriarch herself.
Say now, no need. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. You likely guessed you and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, if I am not the person for it, I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoy. That seems neither prudent nor wise. Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. I think for myself. You've convinced me. Well, all right then. Glad this world.
And plenty. We have community, purpose, time for.
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south.
You've brought me my poor, hapless cousin.
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever I do.
Charlton, you've put us in this. If only you had not strayed. Now then, have you any word of Ida? What? How do you know this? Keen as a... Let me see that. Yes. Yes! It's just... Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. This displeases me. Since you have already delivered me Charlton, our arrangement... Cadra, remember there will be no negotiations, no staying of hands north of the bridge. If you...
Commander, you didn't so much as flinch, handing someone off to the warden to be executed like that. Was passage across the canyon truly worth the price? Yeah, suppose stringing up a defenseless person is the... This war zone is not your playground. To get ahead, to climb the ladder, yeah. You best think on this, Commander. When you stand back and watch it, but these folk will crush the life out of you too, if you let them.
Alert! Access to cross the ravine has been granted. the relay station commander. It would appear this shortcut saved you a measurable amount of time and inconvenience.
Help you with something? That was certainly asinine. That's commencing guidance. Swiftly moving to cover. Ne'er do well. Heading for intensive element. Starting boldly. Recommencing. There is the sovereign.
Hell of a scene to greet you at the start of your workday.
Can't be happening. Not again. Come, quickly.
Technicians Acna and Gastra, you stand accused of...
That Dragoon was already defective. Oh, we...
At last, the truth alights. I hope on the... No.
More loyal subjects executed. And value Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip lab. You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. Let's call you a This entire dialogue is pointless. You want to help me? Fine. I can't go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, no. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. You will need head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. I will join.
Thrusters?
I heard nothing. And neither did you.
But if the box relay launches, we won't be able to change
Hey now.
Or bottled trauma.
Charging boldly. Quarry found.
Pick me up. I do it for you.
Let us reconvene.
There you are. This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Resuming sequencing attack strategies. Maintaining your battlefield.
Hostile text ahead. Recommended course of action. Violence.
Oh, thank you for saving me. Though you're most welcome to my old protectorate equipment on that ledge. Of course.
Calls ready.
Commander, you're...
Kiss to make the skeleton come out and play.
Ready to assist with agent's help.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation's still intact. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame. Reckon we should head back to Doc Inanna? If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy.
You can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice.
People think I got a jacket from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am. Drunk off all that.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly. If you...
I'm gonna assume Crabble... I've decided on the... If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare...
Oh, the skeleton Crabble. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell,
Enough distractions, please. I need... This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now.
Will do, and you, Commander. Without your help, I don't know what I might have done.
bring the back.
Damned if I stay, damned if I go. Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
Agents.
Parasites identified. Striving onward.
Confronting threat. Hostile ahead.
Reloading once more. Enemy dead. Much better. Container. Locked up on sugar. Charging boldly. Into the right.
What now? I was warned the paradigm would... And Corbin. Of all the serpents writhing, but...
My intentions are as they've all...
Talk.
Turn your game...
My methods may seem... callous. But a swift response to...
Festering rot.
Or perhaps if only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom. How dare you speak...
What?
Trustworthy. Guard!
Please.
was your best attempt at getting Montelli to surrender? I should shudder at what your worst would have looked like. Well, it wasn't enough. If you'd have... What's done is done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here. Please,
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude, so you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing. You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we are. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care. Then you...
life support.
Ah, there you are. I have a missive for you. Oh, they all other...
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
Before we take off from Paradise Island, I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Got an old friend here on the island, the doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Given what we heard of Westport's troubles from Milver Street, I'd appreciate checking in on him. Briefly, of course. I know. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, well, don't just...
Commander, additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station.
Careful now.
Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
stranger. The order bids you welcome, but also warnings.
Leftover Spratwurst, wilted lettuce, spoiled mayonnaise? Don't eat yesterday's sandwich. Instead, enjoy a large banquet. A 100% fabricated meal. The consummation of consumption from the Order of the Ascendant.
Exponential increase in local population detected. And max...
Another refuge. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy, we should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85. That a fact. So be it.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Please be advised.
This unit lacks
The
meaning of
pharmaceutic
life
resources to
support.
provide medical care.
Standards
To
By
populations
the law.
exceeding 7.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. Ah, you allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but yes, that said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind.
Victor Clement.
I must agree with my... Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the... Besides the highly caustic Serenium...
Fast.
A generous offer, my friend, but I don't think the agent is interested in exploratory surgeries at the moment. Loath as I am to admit it, as my predecessor would remind me, denying a... No doubt you...
Respectfully, Scholar.
Choose... One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might... I'm here. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our...